We all love the movie Clue, but what's better, seeing it live on stage? We have JC, Jane, and Kelsey all here to get us excited for this household classic. And I could not be more thrilled to be sitting down with each of you. These are all actors that I've either worked with or know and love. Let's start with Kelsey, because our audiences now know you for coming on to talk about body positivity. But if you didn't know, Kelsey has been a performer her whole life. She's incredible. We have JC, again, a performer for life, and Jane Luke, who's a local legend. So welcome to all of you. All right, let's start with you, Kelsey. Tell us what Clue on stage is like.
Oh, it's really fun. I mean, it's very similar to so it was adapted from the movie, but it's an hour and 20 minutes, and it is like you get on a ride and you're off like a shot, and it's nonstop. It's very hilarious. It's pretty spooky. It's my mom came to preview last night, and she was like, oh, I feel kind of on edge and cold in here. And I said, that's good. That's what we're going for.
Ooh, that means that it is working, that vibe that you're going for. JC, you are directing it. Talk about the process of putting this all together.
Well, it is a different animal doing such a high-paced comedy in the round, where there's lots of in and outs, where all the characters are on stage pretty much the entire time, or they're going from room to room. So it was very technically difficult to try and figure out how to do such a thing and do it quickly and do it in an entertaining way. And I think we, like the technical team, just knocked it out of the park. All the designers, the lighting, the sound, everything just looks so good, sounds so good, and it is so fun.
The pictures look incredible that we were seeing on the screen. Okay, Jane, let's talk about your character. And I know that when you're in the rehearsal room with Jane, she brings so much to the table. Who do you play?
I play Mrs. Peacock.
And what does she do?
Well, she's a little crazy. She thinks she's this sophisticated aristocrat, but she's really a street kid. And so she'll be talking to you in a sophisticated way, and then all of a sudden she'll just yell. And she screams quite a bit.
We've never had to tell Jane for more. We've never had to ask her for more.
And that's a good problem
that's
to
a good
have.
Jane's physical comedy is unmatched.
It is.
She just goes for it. She makes us laugh so hard every day.
How does this story differ from the movie? You said there's some similarities, so it keeps that integrity, what people know and love, but how is it different?
You know, in the movie, they actually do like the different endings, and we sort of do that, but there's some great rewind moments where it's like, that's not what happened, and it's like the pace of it is so fun, and having people have to do that in their bodies in real time, I mean, it is hysterical, especially like the last 20 minutes of the show.
It's like a bullet train just going off the rails. And it's you'll see the iconic moments from Clue, but it's been adapted to the stage and heightened in a way. So like the characters have been a little exaggerated, so it fits more with the stage rather than on film.
Sandy Rustin did it. She did the adaptation, and it's really good.
And we hear Clue, and we all have some sort of an idea of what that is, or a nostalgia about it. We know those characters. JC, you said you wanted a fresh take. How did you make sure that it stayed fresh?
I just wanted people to see their community on stage in these iconic characters. So to see a Miss Scarlet and Miss Peacock, and just in a different way than you'd normally see it on the board game or in the movie. And
I mean, I think
it's just very colorful, brings it to life.
I mean, like Hollywood standards is like, we only see typical like with body acceptance work, it's like we're seeing the stereotype of beauty and attractiveness, but this is more reflective of our actual world, our actual community, and it's so fun to celebrate people, without ageism, without fat phobia, without racism, without like all of that are things to be celebrated, and we all deserve to have our stories told.
Absolutely. You assistant directing, the two of you go way back, so a lot of history there. I'm sure you're a great team. And Jane, do you like working in the round as an actor and playing to every side of the stage?
It's my favorite, and I love the fact that in that particular building, the West Valley Arts Center, it's big, but it feels intimate. You feel like it's almost like being in a film, and I think it's so important for that beautiful building to be used because audiences that come there come to that part of the city. They stimulate the businesses in that area, and I think Salt Lake City is a great cultural center.
It is.
But we need to make sure that it happens in all the parts of the city.
Yes, so we want you to go support in West Valley City. It opens tonight, so get your tickets at West Valley Arts. Use the promo code CLUE20 for 20% off your tickets. Running, let's see, every Thursday, Friday, Saturday through February. You guys
Yeah.
break a leg tonight.
Thank
I can't
you.
wait to come and see you.